Seoul sparkled on the evening of September 2025. The city's art and fashion world converged on the COEX venue for Frieze Seoul 2025, a global art fair that had quickly become one of the most prestigious cultural events in Asia. Celebrities, designers, collectors, and journalists from every corner of the globe filled the space, waiting for the red carpet moments that would define the night. Among the most anticipated appearances was Kim Taehyung, better known as V of BTS. With his magnetic presence and reputation as both a fashion icon and an artist, many expected his arrival to be the highlight of the evening. Photographers readied their lenses, reporters prepared their microphones, and fans positioned themselves for that one perfect glimpse of their idol. When Taehyung finally appeared, dressed, Taehyung and Jungkook's friendship is legendary among ARMYs. Since their trainee days, the two youngest members of BTS have shared a dynamic filled with playful teasing, endless inside jokes, and moments of deep emotional support. Fans still remember their 97-liners connection, their late-night live streams filled with laughter, and their countless moments of comfort during tough times. Taehyung has often acted as an older brother figure to Jungkook, encouraging him to pursue his dreams while also protecting his softer side. By choosing to highlight Jungkook's birthday at Frieze Seoul, Taehyung wasn't just being polite. He was honoring more than a date on the calendar. He was celebrating a brotherhood built over more than a decade of shared struggles, triumphs, and memories. But no one could have predicted that instead of seizing the spotlight for himself, V would choose to give it away. As reporters gathered around him, eager for sound bites about his fashion, his projects, or even his upcoming activities with BTS, Taehyung paused. His expression softened, his voice calm but sincere. Today is Jungkook's birthday, so please keep all the focus on him. The statement was short, just a handful of words, but its effect was electric. The room fell quiet for a split second before bursting into cheers, applause, and even laughter of surprise. Fans clutched their phones tighter, rushing to record and share the clip. In that moment, the global superstar reminded the world of something bigger than celebrity, the bond of brotherhood that defines BTS. Within minutes, Taehyung's words spread like wildfire across the internet. Social media timelines filled with clips of him speaking softly, his expression almost shy, as he redirected attention to Jungkook. Hashtags like #SweetestV, #Taehyung for Jungkook, and #VWithLove climbed to the top of worldwide trends. Edits surfaced on TikTok, slow-motion clips of Taehyung paired with emotional soundtracks, reminding fans of past moments when BTS members had publicly supported one another. Comment sections were flooded with heartfelt reactions. Only Taehyung would do something like this. He's too pure. This is why BTS are family, not just a group. The way he gave his moment to Jungkook on such a big stage, I'm crying. It wasn't just another viral moment. It was proof that even after years of fame, global tours, and pressures of military service, BTS's bond remained as strong as ever. Every year on September 1st, ARMYs around the world unite to celebrate Jungkook's birthday with spectacular projects. Times Square billboards, giant LED screens in Seoul and Tokyo, charity drives in his name, and even drone shows have marked the day in past years. In 2025, however, the birthday carried an extra weight of joy. For the first time in years, all 7 BTS members had completed their military service. The fandom knew that soon the boys would stand together on stage once again. That anticipation made Jungkook's birthday feel like the beginning of a new chapter, both for him and for BTS. And when Taehyung used his high-profile art event appearance to remind the world of Jungkook's special day, it felt like a symbolic moment, a member of BTS passing the microphone to his brother and saying, "This is your time." The ARMY fandom is no stranger to emotional roller coasters. But Taehyung's sweet gesture hit differently. Weverse was flooded with heartfelt letters. Twitter, X users created thousands of edits, and TikTok trended with compilations of V and Jungkook moments through the years. One fan tweeted, "He didn't have to say anything, but he did. That's the kind of person Taehyung is, always thinking of others." Another wrote, "This is family. This is BTS. They don't need to say we love each other every day because their actions show it." For fans, it was a reminder of why their loyalty to BTS has never wavered, not just because of the music, but because of the sincerity behind it.
The timing of V's statement carried deeper symbolism. BTS is currently preparing for a 2026 group comeback album and a massive world tour, their first since military service. Industry experts noted that Taehyung's selfless moment was a reflection of the group's enduring dynamic. While many groups fracture after military duty, BTS seems more united than ever, one analyst remarked. Moments like this show why they've lasted so long. Their bond isn't manufactured, it's real. For ARMYs, it was a quiet reassurance that no matter how much time has passed, BTS's foundation remains the same: love, loyalty, and family. Frieze Seoul 2025 will be remembered for its art, its fashion, and its celebrity glamour. But above all, it will be remembered as the night Taehyung gave away the spotlight. He had everything. Cameras pointed at him, reporters hanging on his every word, fans screaming his name. Yet he chose humility. He chose brotherhood. He chose Jungkook. In a world where fame often pushes people to seize every second of attention, Taehyung's act of giving proved to be the most powerful statement of all. When fans look back on September 1st, 2025, they won't just remember Jungkook's birthday. They'll remember Taehyung's quiet voice at an art fair asking the world to celebrate someone else. It was a small moment, but one that carried enormous meaning. A reminder that at the heart of BTS's global empire lies something simple and pure. 7 young men who chose to walk this journey together. And on that night, one brother reminded the world to celebrate another. Because that's BTS. And that's love. While fans only saw a short clip of Taehyung at Frieze Seoul, insiders revealed more about the moment. According to staff present at the event, V's statement about Jungkook wasn't planned. He had arrived, greeted reporters, and was expected to talk about the exhibition, but instead he stopped midway, smiled, and chose to honor Jungkook. One photographer shared, "Usually stars will talk about their outfit, their favorite artists, or even hint at new projects. Taehyung skipped all that and immediately mentioned Jungkook. It shocked us, but in the best way possible. It was spontaneous, genuine, and completely unscripted. And that authenticity is exactly why it resonated with fans across the globe." Every year, Jungkook's birthday sparks worldwide fan celebrations, but in 2025, something extraordinary happened. Inspired by Taehyung's words, several fan bases renamed their projects to reflect both Jungkook and V's friendship. In Seoul, giant LED displays ran birthday ads with the caption, "From Taehyung to Jungkook with love." In New York, fans lit up Times Square not only with Jungkook's face, but also with a clip of V's heartwarming statement. In Tokyo, a charity drive originally titled Happy JK Day was expanded into Taekook Unity Project, raising funds for children's education. It wasn't just about Jungkook anymore. It became a dual celebration of brotherhood, generosity, and shared love. Korean entertainment media quickly picked up the story, with headlines like, "BTS's V turns spotlight to Jungkook at Frieze Seoul. A birthday gift only BTS could give. Taehyung's gesture reminds fans of BTS's true bond." International outlets also followed. Fashion magazines that normally focus on luxury brands highlighted his humility instead. Art critics noted how his gesture paralleled the event's theme of shared creation. An industry analyst commented, "This was more than a PR moment. It was a cultural reminder that BTS isn't just 7 individuals. They're one story. That story is what makes them unstoppable." For longtime ARMYs, Taehyung's gesture sparked memories of earlier BTS moments. Fans recalled 2017 Mama Awards, when Jungkook broke down crying and Taehyung hugged him tightly on stage. 2019 V Live, when Taehyung teased Jungkook but then admitted he admired his dedication more than anyone. 2020 pandemic era, when Jungkook comforted Taehyung during his struggles, reminding him that BTS would always be together. These memories formed a larger narrative. Taehyung and Jungkook have always balanced each other, lifting one another during difficult times. September 1st, 2025 was simply the latest chapter in that long-running story. Across platforms, ARMY didn't just share clips. They wrote essays, created art, and crafted emotional fan films. Some edited Taehyung's words into montages of their friendship through the years. Others wrote heartfelt letters online about how BTS's bond gave them strength in their own friendships. One fan-created short film titled The Spotlight went viral on YouTube. It opened with V's Frieze Seoul statement and then unfolded into a 10-minute visual history of Taehyung and Jungkook's brotherhood. It was shared thousands of times with comments like, "I'm crying. This isn't just about BTS. It's about love, loyalty, and family."